Let's review solving equations. In geometry, you will be expected to solve quite a few equations throughout the course, including simple equations to equations that have a few more steps than normal. And it's really nothing to worry about. We just have to build that common ground where Algebra 1 and geometry meet. So let's just look at these 6 problems and just, work through them together. Okay, the first one we have 2r plus 8r equals 10. Now the first step we're going to have to do here is combine our like terms. So we're going to take 2r and 8r and we are going to combine them. We can combine them because the r variable has the same exponent of 1. So they are a like term and we can just add them. So we get 2 plus 8, which equals 10, 10r, which we're just going to go ahead and bring down our given 10. So we have 10r equals 10. Now, when we're multiplying, the inverse operation of multiplication is division. And we have to remember what we do to one side, we do to the other. Our 10s cancel out, and we're left with just r. And 10 divided by 10 is just equal to 1. So therefore, r equals 1. Number 2. Once again, we're going to combine our like terms. So let's just add our constants. Constants are just numbers in an expression. So I'm going to take negative 4 and I'm going to add 2. Negative 4 plus 2. Okay, negative 4 plus 2 is equal to negative 2 plus x, which equals negative 6. Now, I'm going to look at this negative 2 at the moment. I want you to notice that it is currently a negative. And the inverse operation of a negative is a positive. So what I do to one side, I must do to the other. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. The 2's cancel. I'm left with x equals negative 4. Now, number 3. In number 3, we have to use a property. This property is known as the distributive property. And when we distribute, we're just going to multiply everything by what's on the outside. Okay? So I'm going to take negative 5 and multiply it by 8a. Take negative 5 and multiply it by negative 7. Negative 5 times 8 is negative 40. Negative 40a. Now, when we have 2 negatives, they become positive. So 7 times 5 is 35. And we're just going to bring down our negative 85. Now from here, we're going to do our normal. First off, I want you to note we got to get rid of what's most loosely attached. The most easiest operation to get rid of. And that's usually addition or subtraction. And in both cases, I'm going to subtract 35. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. The 35's cancel. I'm left with negative 40a equals negative 120. Now, simple multiplication. To get rid of multiplication, I'm going to divide. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. The negative 40s cancel. Two negatives make a positive, and 120 divided by 40 gives us 3. So A equals 3. Now, in number 4, once again, we have the distributive property. So we're going to multiply 7 and 2, which we get 14R. And we're going to multiply 7 and 1, which we get 7. That's going to equal 105. Now, I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. I get 14R equals 98. Now, to get rid of 14R, I'm going to divide by 14. In a simple calculation in your calculator, 98 divided by 14 is going to give you that R is equal to 7. R equals 7. Now, in number 5, once again, we're going to do our distributive property. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6n minus 6 equals negative 3n minus 18. Now, I'm going to combine all possible like terms, which I get 3 minus 6, which 3 minus 6 is equal to negative 3 minus 6n equals negative 3n minus 18. Now, I'm going to start adding and subtracting across the equal sign. So I'm going to add 6n to both sides. The 6n's cancel. I'm going to bring down my negative 3. Bring down my equal sign. Negative 3n plus 6n gives me 3n. Bring down my negative 18. I'm going to add 18 to both sides. I'm going to get 15. Bring down my equal sign. Bring down my 3n. Negative 18 and 18 cancel. I'm going to divide by 3n. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. And n equals 5. All right. Now, in number 6, first property I must do is the distributive property. I get 2x minus 4 minus 3 is equal to negative 7 plus x. Okay, I'm going to combine my like terms, which is negative 4 minus 3. We have 2x minus 7 is equal to negative 7 plus x. I'm going to subtract x from both sides. Now remember, there's a 1 in front of this particular x. So 2x minus 1x is equal to 1x. Bring down my negative 7. Bring down my equal. Bring down my negative 7 again. These x's cancel. I'm going to add 7 to both sides. I'm going to get 1x equals 0. Negative 7 plus 7 equals 0. And we find that x in fact equals 0.